Check 26, check 26.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Murray throwing on second down. A right side catch by Crabtree. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get him into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah. I don't know. Damn, my boy Brian Burns had 2 fucking sacks last game.
Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Damn, they didn't fuck mustache.
So Newton, the Panthers come up now 1st and 10.
Oh no, they kind
at the 20.
They kind of saved.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Newton.
Oh!
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, you got to catch them.
That one, it's 2nd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Newton. And
what the fuck was that, man?
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down, the Panthers send out Michael Pilardi to kick it away. Back deep, Patrick Peterson.
Hello?
This will be fielded at the 17. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football. 101.
Oh, come on, bro.
1 first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
Yes.
And a big
He's
loss here
backed
as
up,
he's
so
taken
5-2.
down. I know some of the talk after last week's loss was the O-line struggles. They gave up 4 sacks. He got hit here and taken down again, so that's something to monitor.
It is something to monitor, but they've got to help their offensive line out. Maybe a little bit different play calling, right? Draws, screens, get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker, maybe some quick game passes. All of that to try and help slow down a pass rush and make things easier on their offensive line.
Somebody
Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26.
Oh, I'm no!
When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Now I fucked up, bro. That shit got me hot. Fuck this stupid ass game.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
What am I
Get it
doing?
to the horses.
Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. A little 360. And this play a lot like the previous one. Thanks to that stout Cardinal defense, back-to-back they've been tackled behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain of 22. Off play action, Newton. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
I was really waiting for a circle,
And he
but
gets
that
this
ain't
inside
no
the
good over.
35-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They go play action here on 1st down.
Whoa, throw the ball! Oh my
He
God.
goes down.
I did that stupid ass pump
So they're
fake,
able to
man.
sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
That
And
shit
it takes another down
stupid.
off the
Stupid
series.
ass
But
pump
the
fake
biggest
shit,
one of
bro.
all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
If I do that, it's gonna hurt his thing.
To throw is Newton.
I ain't gonna do what
Catch
I
here,
want
left
to do.
side, Thomas.
That
They
shit
get
is too
14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Hey, you see who that is in the backfield? That's your boy Scarlett.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flushed out right. He can run for it.
Oh!
He will. 5
Damn, I
yards
should've
that
threw
time
that
out of the
good.
scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a 1st down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
On 4th down, Newton completes it to Samuel.
Oh, you
And he will
motherfucker.
have the first before
I
he's brought
tried to
down right on the
spin
chalk of
off
the
of
20.
that.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flush to his right.
Bro, why they got me running so slow for one? For two, Cam ain't just fumbling off anybody fucking.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
Step out.
yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. They begin the drive with Johnson. And
Oh, come on,
That's a
belling
face
this
mask.
nigga.
Certainly looked like it.
Damn.
Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Fitzgerald going to get it on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. No score after one on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a second down coming up. Now on second and 16. Murray. He's going deep down the field. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get something like a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Yeah.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. Fourth down. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on fourth down last year, but they'll try it here. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On first and 10, Newton. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, my God, man. And then this thing got up.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag
that's why I
team
didn't click, because I
Each of them
ain't
gets
look
a
like he was
half-field
going to try to contend for it.
Their job
So I
stays deep as
just
the
let
deepest
my
receiver in
nigga
any
catch
zone.
it by himself.
Read the football and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Damn.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Two fucking punt returns. Oh, damn, I'm not even in there.
Throwing on second and 8. Murray. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. Third down here.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
Bro, it's not, bro. That's bullshit.
Goes for 29 yards on third
bullshit.
down.
He caught it all through my nigga and shit. Like,
So
they just stumbled right over him like he ain't nobody.
Completing the pass.
And how
Like he just a piece of paper, just stumbled right on over him.
They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know they're going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Now on second and 13.
Oh, yeah, that's a pick.
Murray.
Yeah,
And that is
stop.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle.
That's Jackson! Oh, my God, man. What the fuck? Bro, I'm finna get
Nice
killed,
catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence. When in doubt,
nah, they
veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a second and 13. Murray to air it out again. He gets this one to Johnson. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Oh!
We're going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Damn! Why you spun so hard, bro?
1st down yardage on the 1st play of the drive, 14 yards. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Call it a gain of 14 for the 2nd play in a row.
DJ Moore went through some ups and downs his rookie season, but really came on strong late in the year. Finished with 55 catches, the most among Panthers not named Christian McCaffrey. And now with Devin Funchess gone to Indianapolis, he's going to be the true WR1 for the Panthers.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let
Bro, why keep running, man? This shit's stupid.
Incomplete.
Why keep running? You wide open. You sitting there waving your hand for the ball. I'm throwing it to you. Why keep
DJ Moore. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Newton.
Oh, my God.
He's able to get back here.
Bro,
I'm fucking doing anything, man.
This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So them boys be on that shit.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, this shit
Second quarter,
stupid,
2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando.
Oh, my.
Progress as well
Bro,
as scores
come
from earlier today.
The coach.
Right, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Bro, exactly my fucking point. And I had you beat on the route. Yeah, I was running that route before you.
They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. To throw.
Oh, my. Ah! Oh, yeah.
Incomplete.
He overthrew
Well,
it.
they took their shot all right.
What you press?
Try
to catch it.
And it's 4th down.
Oh, yeah, you were supposed to press score. That's why he did
Did
that.
he miss
You
it?
were supposed to press run
Wide
out the
open in the
catch.
end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, it's
Not be able to believe it.
6 points.
Yeah,
go
I'm
by the
low-key
wayside
happy
on that one.
with that bit, bro. What was my cornerback? What was my cornerback doing, bro? That nigga.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Operating from the gun, Newton. Throw left side, McCaffrey's
Damn, I didn't stop fucking spinning, Jesse. You spin one more motherfucking time, I'm gonna shoot your ass. Shit. Damn. I keep doing that dumbass spin. It's touchdown.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton taking a shot for Samuel. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24.
Damn,
if you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though,
this shit needs to cut off one more time.
And we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Really? Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
The first down carry here for Johnson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there.
Man, this shit supposed to be.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Second down, Murray sets to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group, at the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half.
Oh, they ran into each other. Y'all better not let them do that. Oh, he did it!
Unable to connect, incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh, man, what the fuck, bro? This nigga here. Bro, this nigga here, bro.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. So we reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
Oh my God!
And he'll get across
fucking
the 24.
shit.
He's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I couldn't get one of them wild ass spins McCaffrey would be doing. But when I want the little baby spin, you do the little wild ass spin. God damn.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next
burger.
drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them.
Get the fuck
You've
out
done
of the way.
things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Oh, they keep going on and on, yeah.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun.
Oh my God, bro! I seen that, bro. Look how they made McCaffrey overrun that shit, bro.
And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the turnover, here's
Oh my, that's a pick!
This is
Shit!
And they'll get him down
Bro, I'm
as
about
he's
to stop
inside the
flipping
40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the pistol, here's Johnson.
Oh, they made me run right.
He's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll be an Arizona 1st down on a gain of 17.
Look,
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the 2nd half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Let's go, baby.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rodney Gunter. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton nearly another pick. My goodness.
That shit was lagging like a bitch just then.
I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there.
Bro, oh my.
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he
He could scatter some bodies, unable to get it
Yo.
done.
only 29 yards on the
Look at
punt there.
that
Definitely not his best. Started. Their
Oh,
defense has done the
that's
job.
it.
Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the incompletion,
If we can
1st
make it
down,
through this
2nd and
shit.
10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Oh shit. Oh shit, come on.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the
my God.
Kuechly that picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
Come on. Fuck this shit. I don't want to play this shit. 20. I'm so ready for this shit to be over now.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton steps away to his left.
Bro, you got to block, man. God damn.
30. 16 yards, a first down.
You have to
Looks to me,
block.
partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game.
Oh, my. And then the ball just flies up in the air and over his head backwards. Come on, bro. This shit is stupid.
Quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits.
This shit is beyond fucking blowing me right now.
10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Them boys on your
Well,
ass.
the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?